Rubber band stacks to the ceiling, and on, yes, the crew stay winning. Chilling. Rubber band stacks to the ceiling, and on, yes, the crew stay winning. Chilling. Rubber band stacks to the ceiling, and on, yes, the crew stay winning.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today, there's going to be a pair of wide receivers looking to make big plays on the field. It's Thomas's Broncos going up against Browns Steelers. So let's go now to Denver, Colorado, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Steelers Broncos on EA Sports. We're a mile high here in Denver as we get set for today's matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football. And how will that factor into this game?
We're going to see a game that's all out. I think the coaches, they prepared all week. They devised these big game plans, and the weather's good. Now they can call any play they want on that play sheet because the elements are not going to play a factor. So it's going to be exciting.
And Sean Sweezum looks set now to kick it away. The Broncos are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. And with that kick, we're underway. Bolden's got a chance for a return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. At quarterback, the five-time MVP of the NFL, the 2007 Super Bowl MVP, Peyton Manning.
Well, when you're on the defensive side, you're going against Peyton Manning. It's all about the skies. Can you fool him? And it's very hard to do. Can you wait till there's 2 or 3 seconds left on the play clock before you show what your defense is going to do so he doesn't have time to react?
The Broncos this time will go with 2 tight ends. Launching it deep. Is it caught? Yes! The offense has the ball. It sure looked like an interception for a while there, Phil. But how about the effort by the wide receiver?
Never give up, Jim. That's what you do as a wide receiver in this league. And he didn't that time, and he gets the catch over the defender. What a job.
The line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line. The Broncos will take the snap from the 25. And that's a gain of maybe 5. Here's a look at the offense, and watch out today for Demaryius Thomas, who is tremendous after the catch.
Well, we have this phrase that we say, and we mean it adoringly. Demaryius Thomas is a beast, absolutely on the outside. He can run by you. He can run around you. He can fake you out. He just has everything you want in a wide receiver.
2nd down and 5.
Has his man. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Manning's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
Ready to go from the 13-yard line. First down here after the completion. Anderson's got it. Counter run. Mitchell's going to make the tackle.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
First down.
Just 23 yards to the end zone.
The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 23. Incomplete. Allen was in the vicinity. Let's talk about the defense. A former first-rounder out of Florida State, linebacker Lawrence Timmons.
Yeah, he's a linebacker. That's what it says. But what you really need him for is to get to the quarterback from the inside or the outside. Timmons has that kind of talent.
Breaking huddle at the 23-yard line.
Manning's back in shotgun formation. Andre Caldwell has the catch. And bringing him down, it's Lawrence Timmons.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
At the 16-yard line, here they come.
Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. A nice grab, a first drive, and a first touchdown. And Phil, what a way to make a statement by scoring so early in this game.
You know, Jim, I love making statements, and that's what this team did. They went out there and told the opposition, we are better, we're tougher, and take that.
The Broncos for the point after. And the point after is good. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Coming onto the field now, the youngest starting quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl, Ben Roethlisberger.
Well, we talk about all the courage of Ben Roethlisberger and all those other wonderful things, but what gets lost sometimes is the fact this guy can really throw that ball.
First down at the 23. Bryant's got the catch and the first.
There we go, D. That's the way to hit.
Roethlisberger selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
The Steelers go with two tight ends on this play. They're going back up top. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Moving it to the other side of the field at the 49. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Broncos will come out in the dime. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Bell's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Set up now at the 37. Now 1st and 10. Takes it out of the eye. Stewart's the one who made the big stop.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. The Steelers have it at the 39. Brings it into his body. He emerged as quite a find after being drafted in the 4th round out of Clemson. Right away in his rookie year, making plays and finding the end zone often was Martavis Bryant.
Another Clemson wide receiver. People forgot about him because Sammy Watkins, who's one of his teammates, but he has the size and the speed, and he makes a great target for any quarterback.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation.
The Steelers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away. And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Broncos taking the field on offense, coming up a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
The Steelers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. He'll throw it over the middle. Green's got it, and a first.
Well, that's a good route that time by the receiver. They call that a post route, and they call it a post route because he is running towards the goal post. Nice throw and catch.
Manning comes out in the pistol. 1st and 10. Anderson's going to secure the handoff.
The Steelers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Loss of 4 on the play. That leads us to second down. Manning's lined up, empty backfield. Drop back, shotgun formation. Stands in the pocket. And they can't connect.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense in 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
They face 3rd down after the incomplete pass. The Broncos will line up the first down markers right at the 39-yard line. It's caught by Hillman. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job by the defense that time. They play smart. 3rd and long, cover the deep receivers, make the quarterback throw it short on 3rd and long.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Steelers offense coming out now, hoping to get something put together, but this has become a defensive battle so far, Phil, and a busy day for the punters.
Yeah, and it gets frustrating sometimes when you're playing these type of battles as a quarterback or as an offense, so you got to be careful, respect what the defense is doing, and try not to make a big mistake.
First down at the 20.
Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Looking at the defensive lineups, Von Miller is a man to watch in this one.
Von Miller, maybe the fastest first step in the NFL. That makes him a threat when it comes to rushing the quarterback.
Second down and 10.
Bell's hand at the football.
He's got a wide open alley. Harris is there to make the tackle.
Bell's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down here after the run. The offense back to the line of scrimmage after going for more than 40 yards on the previous play. Handoff out of the I formation. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Coming to the line at the 37. Second down and 11.
They'll go draw.
Marshall's all over that offense and brings him down.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. Want to draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
Third down on the way. Roethlisberger is going to be in the pistol here. And Von Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage. That was very short work for the offense as the defense steps up and makes another nice go of it, forcing a punting situation.
Really good job by the defense. I like what they're doing out there. They're showing imagination and hustle. On the offensive side, that was terrible. They got to come up with a better plan than we've seen so far here early in this game.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. The Broncos stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 23. And he's forced to the ground.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety. That's what it's about when you talk about blitzing. Space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack.
Looking across the middle. Gains 16. That's his third catch of the day.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Last 30 seconds of quarter number one, and it's third down. Manning's lining up in the pistol. 3rd and 5. Looking at every option. And he just tosses it incomplete. They're in punting formation. Antonio Brown will return this punt and a run back of about 11. The Broncos defense has stood firm early in this game, and let's see if they can keep the shutout in place here as they take the field once again.
Boy, hard to shut out a team in the NFL with all the good players, so many good quarterbacks, throwers, and so many good catchers. But hey, this has been fun to watch so far. They are dominating physically, just making all the plays.
We'll have one more play before the quarter expires. First down at the 29. Roethlisberger going down the field. It's intercepted. He's brought to a halt. One quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos still driving as the second quarter gets underway. It's first down as they head to the line.
Manning's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And it's swatted away.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Second down coming up. Manning's setting up now in the pistol. The reception by Demaryius Thomas. Thomas there that time for the tackle. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
Coming to the line at the 18. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Anderson's taking the handoff. That's a gain of 6.
The Broncos know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
2nd and 4 following the run. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Brings it in along the sideline.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Anderson's got it on the handoff. Force it across for the touchdown. Early in the second, and that touchdown puts a little more distance between these teams.
It does, and you know what? The one team that's behind's got to decide to do. They're going to have to come out here and fight because it's pretty evident. The team that just scored, they got a lot of pride. They're playing hard, and this is going to be a tough day.
The Broncos for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Steelers set to return the kick. Runs up to grab it at the 4. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Broncos defense right now is the story of this game, Phil.
Yeah, and it's been a short story because the offense can do nothing against what they're doing. They are being physically dominant. The defensive coordinator, he's had a great day calling plays, and the defensive players taking advantage of it.
First down at the 24. Bell's got it on the draw.
When you think the defense is thinking pass, run the delay or the draw catches them off guard, you'll get some good yards.
Second down now. Roethlisberger from the gun. This play will hold up. He's inbounds.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
Third and 4 coming up following that completion. Roethlisberger's going to take it from the gun. Got a flag.
Holding offense. The penalty is declined.
All set to punt here. And a touchback. All right, the defense now takes the field, and they have so far underperformed here in the first half.
The number one thing you always expect and want out of your defense is effort, and we have not seen that so far today.
Manning set in the pistol. First down at the 20. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Second and 7 on the way. The Broncos take it from the 23. Scanning the field. But it's incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
On the way, third down. The Broncos get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. And incomplete. The defense does its job, forcing fourth down in a hurry.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. Brown's got it now. Carter's there to take him down. That return's good for about 8. The Steelers hope to get things going here. They have been anything but productive here in quite some time. 3 consecutive drives that have led to nowhere.
Well, let's give a lot of credit to the defensive side, especially the defensive line. They are absolutely taking it to the offense. They are beating them up, and the defensive line is winning the battles like this. It's all about the defense.
The Broncos lined up in the nickel. First down at the 40. Surveys. Intercepted. Here's a guy, Chris Harris, who came into the league as an undrafted free agent, and he's been making plays since day one.
How about that? He just worked his way up the food chain. He was a special teams player. Then he got a little spot duty at the end of games, and now he is called upon to be the slot defender for the Denver Broncos. To me, Jim, I talk about it all the time. That might be the hardest job in the NFL.
Peyton Manning getting ready for this next possession. His first half performance to this point has been magnificent.
It has. It's really been almost flawless, just so precise, so smart in his decision-making, and throwing the football right on target.
The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 17. Finds his mark. Green's tackled down at the 39. The Broncos are up right now, and credit goes to the quarterback here, partner. Manning's been on the mark to this point.
He has. He's one of the better throwers in the NFL. When you give him time like he's had here so far today, he is going to put it right on target.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. And they get to him at the 45. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second and 3 after that last carry. Manning comes out in the pistol. Green's going to pull in the bullet pass. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. Third catch today so far.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play-action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
First down coming up. First down following the long play. Midway second quarter. Anderson's handed the football. Shazier's in on the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 3 following that nice run. The Steelers defense now is going to go nickel. Manning out of the gun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Breaking huddle at the 6. So first and goal to go. Denver, touchdown. Caldwell's second touchdown of the game. looks like their lead will be quite sizable by halftime as long as their defense can hang on to it for the rest of this quarter.
This has been one lopsided game so far here, Jim. And, I'm going to look at the defense. You've got to get out there, show some pride. Somebody's got to make a play to turn this game around.
The Broncos for the point after. The point after try is in the books. The Steelers are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score's 21-0. The Steelers set to return the kick. He'll have a chance to take off. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Broncos have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today.
The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. From the shotgun, throws the pass. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Second down after that pass play. Roethlisberger's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Bell right side. That's a gain of only a yard.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series. They're set to punt it away now. It'll be a touchback. The Broncos have been a completely different team offensively here in the second quarter, and they've started to open up a nice lead.
Yeah, I got to give the coaches a lot of credit, Jim. They changed their strategy on the offensive side. They gave the players a better chance, and the players have taken advantage of those situations.
Manning's going to be in the pistol here.
Go, set. Move, 20.
First down at the 20. Anderson's taking the handoff. Mitchell's there to take him down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 30. Slides off the hit. Thomas is in on the tackle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
This will be second down. Anderson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. He'll get it again. Mitchell's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Steelers defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
It's third down coming up.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. Third down. Manning's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. And it's grabbed by Latimer. Has space. A foot race to the end zone. The 20, the 10, touchdown. This game gets more and more out of hand. The second half may just end up being a mere formality.
It could be. You know, you go in at halftime in a game like this when you're really getting manhandled. You got to find a way just to make a few plays to give you hope. If you can do that, look, in this league, you never know.
The Broncos for the point after. Driving extra point is good. The Steelers have let this one get away from them today. Need to try and turn things around in a hurry. The score's 28-0. The Broncos setting up here for the kickoff. Fields the football at the 3. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Talib's ready to lead this defense back into battle. He's been front and center in what's been a sensational effort from that unit throughout the first half.
You're right, Jim. He is front and center, and the offense is putting all their efforts into making sure he's not the reason why they're losing. But they forgot all the other guys around him. They're pretty good, too, and they are getting it done.
The Broncos come out in a dime package. First down at the 24. Had it, but dropped it.
Bryant's unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
Second down after the incompletion. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. The catch is made by Marcus Wheaton. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37. Time for the hurry-up offense. Staying with the passing game on first down. Scans the field. That ball has been picked off. And with that pick, it looks like the first half will end just the way it started, with this defense dominating in all aspects.
This defense has some attitude, don't they? They play fast, they play hard, and they just dare you to throw the football. Well, the offense finally did it. They took a chance, and they paid for it.
The Broncos have been firing on all cylinders offensively in the first half, and they find themselves in excellent shape as we near halftime.
Oh, man, they are in good shape. I love what they're doing on the offensive side, and don't change anything. Go in there at halftime, pat those offensive guys in the back and say, keep it going. I think they will.
The Broncos will come to the line. Up big here in the first half. The score's 28-0. Manning from the gun. Sanders has got the catch and the first.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
Manning's completed his last 6 passes. The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. The Broncos take it from the 28. And the reception by Anderson.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Manning's completion percentage 70% on the day. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. The first half comes to an end, and this one seems to be already decided. We're watching complete domination play out. Larry is coming up next with the highlights.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Broncos are happy to be in front, and they'll look to play another solid half of football. The Steelers, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Taking a look now, early first quarter, the pass will be completed along the sideline, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 47. Broncos still on the field. Caldwell to the target on the quick pass. It ends up working for a touchdown. They'll take the early advantage. 1st and 10. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Lawrence is the one who makes the pick, halting the offense's drive. Now following the interception, Anderson's stiff arm attempt works perfectly, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. That puts them on top by 14. Now 1st and 10. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Harris is in position, and he's the one who comes away with the ball. Offense out now following the interception. Manning's gonna find his mark, and after the short pass, he'll score. Broncos up now by 21. Broncos take over late in the second. Completion will be made here to a wide open man, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. The Broncos with the commanding lead. So that'll wrap it up for us here at the EA Sports Studio. We'll head back down to Denver for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. The Steelers set to return the kick.
The second half of this lopsided affair is underway. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Steelers have had a game they'd like to forget, and it hasn't been getting any prettier for them in the second half.
Well, sometimes there's days like this, Jim. You know, I don't know what it's like. I've never been in this type of situation, but it's been rough out there. It's not going your way, but just hang in there.
The Broncos sat at the line. Dime package. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Heath Miller has the catch. Ward that time in on the tackle.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Bell in the backfield. Single back set. The Steelers take it from the 38. To the outside. Bell. Stewart's there to make the stop.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second and short following the run. The Broncos go with the dime formation here on defense. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Makes the catch. Talib's the one who brings him to the ground.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
1st and 10. And straight ahead, Bell. And a flag comes out.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, if his head got yanked back the other way, an obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
They step up to the 9-yard line. First and goal from the 9. He makes the catch. That's his first reception today.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Just a yard out. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, man, the defense is going to be mad about this. They were thinking run. They had the defense called. It was right, but they're not able to stop the surge by the offensive line, and they let the running back get in there for the TD.
The Steelers getting set now for the point after. makes the PAT. Sean Sweezum readying his team for the kickoff. Bolden's got a chance to return this one. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. There's no doubt these are two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, but today only one has played well.
Well, Jim, it's easy to see why one has played well and why the other one hasn't. The one that's playing well, look at the circumstances. Everything going well. Guys getting open. He's getting protection. It's easy to do it when you have situations like that.
First down at the 29. Looking for some daylight up the middle. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. Anderson's lined up as the single back. The Broncos have it at the 29. Quick screen to Sanders. Sanders tackled down after a gain of 5. That's reception number 2 for him. The Broncos are in front thanks to their quarterback. Manning's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
The Broncos will line up. The first down markers right at the 39-yard line. They'll go draw.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Broncos call for the punting team. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Broncos have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today.
First down at the 20. He'll throw it over the middle.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Second down.
The Broncos lined up in the nickel. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Almost intercepted that time.
This is 3rd down. Roethlisberger comes out in the pistol. Looking across the middle, tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away. Sanders has got it on the return. Has 12 on this play. The Broncos came out and ran the football with success, but that certainly has leveled off. Anderson's had less success as this game's gone on, Phil.
It's hard to physically dominate a team from start to finish in the NFL. The domination was there early, but the defense has risen up, and now they're going to have to find another way to move this football.
Manning's lining up in the pistol. The Broncos take it from the 43. Stands in the pocket, and it's on the money to Emmanuel Sanders.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. Manning with the give. Anderson's brought down after picking up only a yard. The Broncos lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Anderson's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
Halfway through the third quarter. And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Steelers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Roethlisberger's setting up now in the pistol. First down at the 27. And straight ahead, Bell. That's a gain of 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. It's a 2 tight end formation. Here's the handoff. Williams is all over the ball carrier.
Steelers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Now looking at third down. Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. The reception by Martavis Bryant.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
They're in punting formation. Charging ahead. Webb's there to make the tackle. And a run back of about 10. When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today.
The Steelers will come out in the dime. The Broncos take it from the 28. Anderson's got it on the handoff.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 2 on that play. The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Broncos snap it at the 26. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
First down at the 40. Easy catch there. No one near him. That's his 3rd catch of the day. The Broncos have come up with some big plays in the passing game. Thomas has been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, you're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
First down and 10. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The Broncos continue to look to their top target on the day. Thomas has had big plays all over this field today, Phil.
He's like the shooting guard, Jim, in basketball. If he's making a lot of shots, let him keep shooting. So they have found a way to keep getting the football in his hands.
Coming to the line at the 38. Anderson's lined up in a single back formation. The give. Slashes to the left side. Anderson's tackled down at the 31. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here. Peyton Manning from the shotgun.
And here's the pass, incomplete. At the 31, here we go.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd and 10. They'll run it here. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. Give that tackle to Lawrence Timmons.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
Third and 2 here after the run. The Broncos come out. Jumbo package on the field. Ball's going to take the handoff now. And Gay's going to make the tackle.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Now 1st and 10. The pass is complete to Thomas.
The Steelers have speed on the defensive side, no doubt about it. And when they're backed up, they don't have to worry about players going by them because they're in the red zone. They become even faster. Way to get to the football on that throw and catch, and they stop the play for a short gain.
So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Not quite as riveting as many expected coming into this one. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Anderson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Looking at every option. Cameron Hayward takes down the quarterback.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
First and goal. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. First down on the way. Gives it to him again. Anderson's marked down after a gain of 4.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Marching down the field and taking their time. out of the gun. Andre Caldwell has the catch. The blowout continues. Another touchdown. The rest of this quarter is simply a formality.
It's what it looks like, doesn't it? It just looks like, hey, it doesn't even look like it. It is. This game is absolutely over. There's no such thing as a miracle that's going to pull this out for the losing team. But give the offense a lot of credit. On the winning side, they have been sharp all day long.
Extra point was good. Manning's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. The Steelers set to return the kick. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Sometimes the stats don't match up with the results. And here we have one running back having a great game, but it hasn't had a big impact on the score.
Yeah, some of those runs, it just never led to points in today's games, Jim. Sometimes, you know, you run to control the tempo of the game, but you got to pass it well to win. So the team that ran it well today just didn't work out.
Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Brown's able to get the job done and picks up the first down.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Roethlisberger from the gun. Look at Derek Wolfe with the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 30. Wheaton has hold of it. And he's brought down right at the 42.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
3rd and 5 still to go even after that last completion. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. We're early in the 4th, and with this big lead, the defense may be called upon again on 4th down.
Yeah, I think they will be. I think the offense is going to go for it here. Why not? They've done nothing right all day long, so if they don't make it, it's not going to make it any worse. But I don't like their chances. The defense has been sound all day long.
Going for it on 4th down. Bell's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Makes the reception. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Setting up now at the 45.
The Broncos with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Got the completion. Picks up 8 here.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
Following that completion, 2nd and short. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Roethlisberger's marked down after a gain of 4.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Just 33 yards to go to the end zone.
The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. 1st and 10. And it's knocked down. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Second down and 10. To the outside. The catch is made.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
Third down now. The Steelers will line up. The first down markers right at the 23-yard line. Roethlisberger's going to take it from the gun. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Good job that time, Jim, by the defender. He hit that receiver so hard that football came flying out. That's why it's incomplete. The big hit by the defender.
This will be a field goal drive for Sweezum. The kick is, it's through there. The kick is good. Not a chance to get all the way back in this game, but the field goal, I guess, is a positive sign for this offense, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you do. You play the game out. They kick that field goal. I look at it as a good sign for their offense and really for the football team.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Bolden's got it on the return. Fights through contact. Bolden's marked down at the 27. That return's good for about 22.
The Broncos offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
The Broncos march to the line. They're up big on the scoreboard here in the fourth. The score's 35-10.
First down at the 27.
Shazier's there to make the tackle.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Ball, solo back set. Ball's handed the football. That picks up 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Third down following the run. Ball lines up in the backfield. They'll go ground. Ball's marked down after a gain of 9.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
First down at the 44. And they go back to the ground. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Ball's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Gets it again. Picked up a couple that time.
Ball's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7.
To the ground.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The defense, when they watch this tape tomorrow, they are going to get their rear ends chewed out. Look at the broken tackles that time by the running back.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. Aqib Talib marching back onto the field now, and it's been a defensive showcase game for this unit, and now they're just cruising to the finish line in full control.
The coaches are going to be so excited about this game because the defensive players executed the game plan to perfection. That was the difference. That's why they won.
The Broncos come out in a dime package. First down at the 15. Bush is there that time for the tackle. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Ball is out. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books.
now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. The Broncos set at the line. Dime package. The Steelers have it at the 34. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Holding. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
The football rests at the 44.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Roethlisberger from the gun has the reception all alone. That's reception number 4 for him.
Even though you're getting blown out, keep trying to score. Give your team some confidence. Make your players feel better. Try to push it down the field and get something done. Miller's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
Coming to the line at the 24.
Second and 10. And that pass from Roethlisberger will go incomplete. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
In the red zone. First and goal from the 7. Pass is intercepted. They'll take it at the 20. What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. You know, they took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on it.
Peyton Manning marching back into the huddle. We started the game talking about the rushing attack, but it's ended up being all about that arm that belongs to the quarterback.
Yeah, he threw the ball very well today, and they used the running back, who is usually the star and the focal point of this offense. They used him as a decoy, and it worked great.
They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 20. And gains about 1.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle, as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody two things: stay in bounds and put two hands on the football.
2nd down and 9. Ball's taking the handoff and pick up about 4.
Ball's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.